We do recommend Xstream for anyone who needs modern tools, modern practices, and a great amount of customer understanding. The pipeline game. It's a card game that we use to educate our audience and help them find better ways of doing continuous delivery. Now, during pandemic, unfortunately, people couldn't come together to play the game, and we had to go out and look for somebody who could help us convert this card game to an online game. And that was a challenge we started to solve and eventually found Xstream to work with. We had heard about Xstream, but we had not worked with them. But what we were looking from our partner was somebody who applies modern development methods and somebody who could co-create the solution for us. Eventually, we were planning on making this as an open source project and release all the source code in public. So we wanted somebody who knows how to do that as well and use the tools that supports with the open source way. And finally, we wanted the solution to be something that scales up easily, and the technology architecture is built in such a way that we can scale the consumption up and down based on how many people play the game. We felt very early on that even in the sales phase that we were working with the right kind of people. You can tell a lot from the questions that you get from the people. And we were designing the game from facilitators, players, and then sales and marketing in mind. We sat down, we looked at the requirements, we actually wrote down a requirements document and reviewed that together. And it was immediately clear for us as we were working in this sales phase that this is going to play well with us. We have been extremely happy with the final product. The technology stack is a Google Cloud platform. It uses Firebase, Google Cloud, and React as a front-end technology. Also, we feel that the serverless approach has been the right choice. We have seen a delightful uptake of players seen in the game, but the costs have been extremely modest. We were very pleased that everything was progressing as planned, and the designers were trying to apply the card styles and the card layouts in very much the same way how they look at these cards. So the experience was very familiar to the people who had already played. Project management went very smoothly. Already from the very beginning, we saw that things were progressing as planned, and the team as well as project management was very flexible, moving their focus from one place to another. And you really should have seen the way how the teams collaborated in Slack, pretty much making changes instantaneously. I would make the same decision again if I had to, considering that all what we had to show for the Xstream development team was our sketches on the paper, some ideas, some short documentation in Confluence, and they understood it very well, and the project has been a very success. We do recommend Xstream for anyone who needs modern tools, modern practices, and a great amount of customer understanding.